Hello everyone and welcome to the inaugural puzzle video from Bombad Tactics. I've got 3 puzzles here today that we can work through. I will say probably not the trickiest. I'm not saying they're, easy baby puzzles, but we're going to ease our way into the super complexity. So if you're looking for crazy complex stuff, it's going to come eventually, but a few simpler ones today as we kind of get the ball rolling on this series. So to start off, we have the following scenario. The clone player is activating Commander Cody. He has only 1 damage left until he becomes wounded, and he is currently engaged in melee with Mandalorian Super Commandos, one model who is not wounded. The objective here is to take the active objective, which is currently 1-0 for the opponent, who has Gar Saxon guarding it. Now, Gar is also only 1 damage away from being wounded. I'll also put the overlay up with other relevant information as far as squad, force available, just in case anything there could also be useful. So take a moment, pause the video, see how we can get a situation where Commander Cody can take this objective the most likely way possible. And when you think you have a solution, or you're tired of trying it out, hit unpause. So the first thing to analyze here is how much swing we need to create. Currently we're down 1-0 on the objective, which means we need to create 2 swing to take it. That could either be adding 2 bodies and outnumbering Gar 2-1, or +1, -1, add 1 body and remove Gar. Cody doesn't have a way to add bodies other than himself, so we're going to have to get Cody onto the objective and remove Gar from the objective. So to start, Cody will use his tactical ability to expose Gar, who's contesting an active objective. Now, there is a problem with the Super Commandos. Because of No Mercy, if Cody tries to dash or advance away, he will become wounded. Even if he takes his first action to recover, he'll heal 1, he'll still take 2 damage and be wounded. So he's in a bit of a predicament. He could try to attack the Super Commando and maybe get a shove on 3 successes, shoving them off the terrain piece, and then he can move freely. However, then Cody won't have a way to remove Gar from the objective without his attack. The solution I came up with then is to use the first action to take cover, shoving Cody off of the terrain piece. This is not a dash or an advance, so it will not trigger No Mercy and Cody won't take damage. Then Cody will make an attack into Gar Saxon. Gar is exposed, so it's very likely that Cody will be able to get 1 result past to defense, or even if all his results are blocked, if he gets just 1 expertise, he will do the 1 damage necessary to wound Gar. If he gets enough results, he might be able to shove himself onto the objective, but assuming he doesn't, we can just spend 1 force and defensive maneuver onto the objective. So we've wounded Gar. His squad doesn't have any abilities that can react to that and mess up our plan, so we're all good. And Cody has gone onto the objective, so now it's 1-0 for the clone player, and that objective is ours. Puzzle number 2. Here, our opponent is actually the one activating with a unit of handmaidens. We control Jango. He's not contesting the active objective, but he is within range 3 of the handmaidens. I'll put the overlay up for additional information. And using everything, how can we take control of this active objective even though it isn't our turn? So for the solution on this one, I think it's pretty clear that we're looking at Not So Fast, Jango's ability. He can spend 1 force, and it's almost certain that he will do at least 1 damage to wound these handmaidens. However, that'll still leave the objective 0-0. That's where Luminara comes in. Her Flow of the Force ability works even when it's our opponent's turn, and will allow Jango to take a dash after the wound on the handmaidens. With this dash, he's in contesting range, and it's 1-0 on that objective for us. Alright, final puzzle for today. We have Mother Talzin activating, and she has a friendly Maul who is not currently contesting his nearest objective. She also has a pin. The objective near Maul currently is 1-0 with Kalani, who is unwounded. How can we, the active player, take control of both that objective and this far objective above Mother. Currently, Mother only has 1 force available to her. Mother does have range 4 on Kalani though. So looking at swing, we need to generate 2 swing on the objective guarded by Kalani, and 1 swing on the unguarded objective. The easiest thing to do is to use Mother's tactical ability to move Maul onto the objective. Now comes the tricky part. We need to remove Kalani, and there's not enough force available for manipulating hand. If Mother uses her first action to heal, and her second action to attack Kalani to try and shove him off, then it's unlikely she'll get far enough in the tree to get a reposition. And if she doesn't, we're hooped. She won't have enough actions left to move up to that objective. Instead, what we're going to do is attack Kalani first. He doesn't have any crit mitigation, and it's likely we'll get at least 1 spot down Mother's tree. Doing so will give us a shove to push Kalani off of the objective. It will also give him damage, allowing Mother to use her reactive ability to heal 1. Doing this, she can heal the pin and use her second action to take an advance up and claim the other objective, having 1-0 on both objectives. That's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed figuring out some brain teasers. If you found solutions that were not the ones I found, be sure to let me know in the comments. Keep an eye out for the future, and I'm excited to see where this goes. Have a good one.